instructor. A sports lover, he's an international referee, TV commentator, and a billiard sports freelancer. So I now invite Janab Irfan Ali Mirza to do us the honor of proclaiming the welcome address.
You can sit. No.
On behalf of the House of Awadh and descendants of Begum Hazrat Mahal, I welcome all of you to this fine setting for the book launch of my father, Dr. Kaukabkar's Urdu classic, translated by my sister, Dr. Talat Fatima, the literary and cultural contributions of Wajid Ali Shah. Now, it's nice to see some pretty graceful ladies sitting in the audience. And as Wajid Ali Shah is very famous for his fondness for the human female, I would like to start this speech with a quote from him. वो हसीन देख ले जो आई ना, वो हसीन देख ले जो आई ना, आईने पर निखार आ जाए. It means that if a beautiful woman looks at the mirror also becomes beautiful. तो ये वाजिद अली शाह का जो रुबानी मिजाज था, उसके लिए हमने ये शेर इब्तिदा में पढ़ दिया. ये शेर, ये एक्चुअली ये गज़ल, this गज़ल has been picturized by Muzaffar Ali in one of his films also. It's in a very simple way, this गज़ल conveys a lot. Anyway, देखिए, I have been asked to give my speech in English. Now, ये English में speech, it is okay. I'm used to giving commentary in English. That's not the point. But the point is that trying to interpret Wajid Ali Shah through English is like trying to understand William Shakespeare in Urdu. You understand? This is the difficulty. But since the theme of this evening is totally based on the translation from Urdu to English of a very important classic work done on Wajid Ali Shah, I think it is only in the fitness of things that I should deliver the speech in English, but I will be interlacing whatever I say with Urdu couplets also, and if possible, I will try to translate that also in English. Anyway, देखिए, this dilemma of English and Urdu was faced by the great Satyajit Ray also when he was making Shatranj Ke Khiladi. And I had the good fortune of working with that great man. And in a scene, I'm not going into much details. I have also been asked to keep my speech very brief. So, but since I can see some a good number of Bengalis sitting over here who would like to know something about Satyajit Ray, which they may not have known. So I am just interlacing that with a very small episode. This happened in the 70s, in 1976, if I remember correctly. In a scene from that movie, I was there in that scene. He had asked me, I had taken somebody from my house to Tollywood studio, and he had, when I was standing in the crowd, it was a big crowd over there, cordoned off by the volunteers. So suddenly he gestured to me that please come in. I was excited. I went inside and I asked him, sir, why are you asking me? He said, do you mind joining us for a scene or two? I said, mind? It's a huge honor for me, sir, what you are saying. So but I asked him, curious as I am always, I asked him, why me? What is the reason? He said, there is a touch of history on your face. I said, well and good. This is even more edifying for me than just calling me. Anyway, you see, what happened in that scene was Sanjeev Kumar, Saeed Jafri, and myself were there. And the scene is that we three of us were supposed to go to the neighbors. Jahan there was a gentleman by the name of Roshan Ali Mirza. So those two chess addicts wanted to go and play chess there. So उस पर I saw Satyajit Ray coming to Saeed Jafri. Saeed Jafri, if you may not be knowing, had a Lucknowi background. His origins were in Lucknow. So he told Saeed Jafri, Sanjeev Kumar, please tell him to deliver whatever he is saying in Lucknowi dialect. Lucknowi dialect is iconic and it's world famous. So I was very curious. So I cocked my ears on what they were talking about. So you see, Sanjeev Kumar he has his Gujarati background, no fault of it. He was speaking Roshan Ali Mirza. Roshan is written as R-O-S-H-A-N, Roshan, but it is pronounced as Roshan. So he was saying Roshan Ali Mirza. So Saeed Jafri insisted that you should say Roshan Ali Mirza. So again, that gentleman said Roshan. Now Roshan means bright. You understand? Roshan means bright. So when again he said Roshan, then Saeed Jafri said Roshan Ali Mirza. Now when he also got disgusted, Sanjeev Kumar, he said Roshan Ali Mirza. So Satyajit Ray immediately came to us and he said that he was not that Roshan that he was screaming it like this. So this I remember very well. Anyway, this I just related this episode because it could be of some interest to you. There was another encounter between me and the British historian Rosie Jones. You see, this is also regarding Urdu. Mind it. I am not bypassing my main topic of Urdu and English today in this speech. I had told Rosie Jones, I had met her in a hotel over here, and I had told her many things, but only what is related to Urdu I am telling you. I had told her the real damage that the British Empire did was not just dethroning Wajid Ali Shah, a very eligible king and a very talented person, and not also just hounding out Begum Asad Mahal out of her motherland, but the main damage, in my opinion, was done by dethroning Wajid Ali Shah. They removed the kind of queen bee from a beehive. Wajid Ali Shah was orchestrating an empire of Awadh which was nurturing talents of arts, music, Urdu poetry, and so many things. Now, you see, Lucknow under Wajid Ali Shah's almost 9 to 10 years of rule was the closest that a city could come to somebody's dream that poets and not politicians should rule the world. And mind it, Wajid Ali Shah was a poet king, but he was more of a poet than a king. And removing him from that seat of power from where he was organizing the whole show was like removing the queen bee from the beehive. The damage that is started since that very moment when Wajid Ali Shah was removed has continued unabated to this day. Lots of poets, writers, artists migrated to Pakistan, and apart from that, the damage was done to Urdu has carried on to this day, so much so that I have to deliver this speech in English to enlighten you about the beauty of Urdu. That is the one reason that I recited that couplet right in the beginning. Anyway, you see, ये जो पूरा सिलसिला है, what I want to say this evening, ये जो आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ इस बुक का लॉन्च, इस किताब में you will find the life and times and contributions of Wajid Ali Shah. So to understand that, you have to transfer yourself almost 200 years ago, when Lucknow was thriving and rising as a center of arts, learning and culture, as Rome used to be during the Renaissance. And what happened, that tragedy that is struck Lucknow at that moment is unforgivable and cannot be forgotten either. You see, वो जो तबाही शुरू हुई थी लखनऊ से, उस पर हम आपको एक स्टैंजा सुनाते हैं। ये भी लखनऊ में एक शायर फजल नकवी का है, यूज्ड टू बी माय ग्रैंडफादर एंड आई हैव लर्नड अ लॉट फ्रॉम हिम आल्सो। लखनऊ, और सुनिएगा अब्दुल्ला साहब, आपसे मुखातिब होकर मैं कह रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आप ज़्यादा यहाँ कोई सीनियर नहीं है और कोई लायक नहीं है। हम हमारे चीफ गेस्ट हैं, श्रीनगर से, कश्मीर से आए हैं। He is an authority in Urdu, so that is why I am addressing him. लखनऊ व मीर आज़ादी के कारवा। देखिए, इसमें जो बताया है शायर ने, वो लखनऊ के बारे में कि लखनऊ का क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन है। लखनऊ व राह आज़ादी के मीरे कारवां, लखनऊ व हिंद की तारीख के अजमत निशान, मुस्तनद तेरे इरादे, मुस्तबिक तेरी ज़बां, हाँ जरा फिर आज दोहरा दे अवध की दास्तां। जिक्र है उस वक्त का जब इंतशार आया न था, मगरिबी तहजीब का परवरदिगार आया न था। यानी the God of the Western culture had not come to India at that time. वो गंगा जमुनी तहजीब के ऊपर प्रिसाइड कर रहे थे। Nobody knew about communality or any such thing. ये हमने आपको इसलिए बता दिया कि ये वो लखनऊ था जिसका एक चिराग वाजिद अली शाह बचा के मटिया भुज में लाए थे, और उन्होंने मटिया भुज में वही अवधी कल्चर कायम करने की कोशिश की, क्योंकि वो जानते थे कि लखनऊ में ये सब कुछ एक दिन आएगा कि खत्म हो जाएगा। तो उसका एक नमूना वो बाकी रखना चाहते थे मटिया भुज में, और इसीलिए मैंने आपको ये सुनाया। देखिए, ये जो पूरा सिलसिला, एक बात याद रखिएगा, वाजिद अली शाह की माजुली, द वे वाजिद अली शाह वाज dethroned in a very disgraceful way, shall I say, although it was given the pretension of being very dignified. That is what Satyajit Ray has picturized in his movie. Anyway, देखिए, वो उस वक्त there was only one person who later on stood up to defend the king, and that was Begum Hazrat Mahal. ये 1856 की बात है, और ये फरवरी का महीना अभी का, ये 2026, 170 years ago this happened, and today after 170 years, you see, the descendants of Begum Hazrat Mahal are today ending that spell of character assassination that the British have thrown over Begum Hazrat Mahal and Wajid Ali Shah both. And this book that you see over here, that will be launched today, this will dispel many of the illusions that have been created by their myth-spinning efforts, the Britishers. And to this day, that is why I had told Rosie Jones point blank that the British Empire owes us an apology, and not one apology, 3 apologies I had told her. 1, for dethroning such a talented king. 2, for hounding Begum Mahal out of India. And 3, for destroying the natural habitat of Urdu, where she was blooming to her full youthful glory. तो इसी सिलसिले में मैं आपको एक आखिरी शेर सुनाता हूँ, वो सुन लीजिए आप। पहले मैं उसका तर्जुमा सुनाता हूँ, और the translation is that the eyes of history have also seen this oppression. The eyes of history have also seen this oppression, that the fault was committed by moments, but centuries had to pay the penalty for it. समझे आप? ये उर्दू का शेर है। देखिए, ये तारीख कौन से, ये जब्र कहते हैं ऑपरेशन को, ये जब्र भी देखा है तारीख की नजरों ने। और से सुनिएगा, ये जब्र भी देखा है तारीख की नजरों ने, लम्हों ने खता की थी, सदियों ने सजा पाई। थैंक यू सो मच।